All right, so today we're gonna start off by detuning my car. Now you may be wondering, why are you detuning your car? Well, the thing is, I live in California and I will have to do smog in about 2 months, and I will probably barely put on 300 miles between now and then. Original file, okay. Do I need to have the car on or anything? Pro, what? Okay, I finally got it. You just had to press the button really hard, I remember. Yeah, anyways, today we're gonna talk about our $1,200 invoice that we recently paid. So I went to CM Auto House in San Jose. I went there probably about 2 months ago or so. I went there for 2 reasons. One, the throwout bearing. And my second reason is because of my axle nuts. For whatever reason, they were like making a screeching noise. If I somehow have a video clip or I find a video clip, I'll put it on the screen here. Now, I tried to fix that with my brother. We were not successful. I think the only thing we missed out is maybe we could have torqued it a little more. I torqued it to 140 foot-pounds. The guy I took it to, he torqued it to 150, and he also used some type of grease. I'll show you guys, like I'll put a clip up here.
See, it's just proof. I do have it. I could have used it, but my brother said no.
Which I actually bought for this job, and I told my brother, and he's like, nah, we don't need to use it. I'm like, bro, he used it. And yeah, so I had to pay a little extra for the mechanic to fix it because we failed doing that. So I went to CM Auto House in San Jose, and I absolutely recommend him, especially if you have a modded car, or even if you just have a regular car. But obviously, you know, if you're more of a car guy and there's like jobs you don't want to do, like I did not want to do the transmission at all, did not want to deal with that, of course. I just have an apartment, do not want to do that, you know? So I definitely recommend going to him for like any type of jobs that you need. Okay, now it's telling me to turn ignition power off. So, off, turn ignition power on. Also, don't make fun of me for wearing shorts. It says it's 92 degrees out. It's not that hot, but it's definitely hot today. Okay, so start engine and let idle for 60 seconds. Okay, so start engine. It definitely sounds different, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna press OK. And we done. Cool. All right, I suppose we're good. That was a minute. I cannot allow this car to run too long because I actually need to fix the exhaust that this guy touched. Whoa, that felt very weird. Well, hopefully we're okay. But yeah, I guess to kind of elaborate what I just meant, he said he tightened my exhaust, which I very much do appreciate. You know, it was my first time installing an exhaust, as you guys saw in the video. However, the tips look kind of weird. We're probably gonna turn off the car, right? I'll give it some more time. So yeah, as you guys look at the pipes here, look, I can put 1 finger there. That's actually starting to get hot. And I can put 3 fingers there. All right, the other thing I'm doing is I'm painting my tow hook. Usually it comes silver with the bolt. I'm painting it black. I think the black looks a lot better. What the hell? In addition to the other things I've been doing today, I got a new drift button. So this one's like a different style, different company and stuff. And for some reason it came with a washer. So I guess I gotta use it. I'm not even sure if this is gonna fit, to be honest with you. But anyways, let's take out the old one. I just knew I needed a new one. Just because look at the color. You guys can tell, right? You guys can just tell the color, like when I twist it, bro. It just gotten so faded, I guess, by the sun or something. But yeah, the new one's gonna look a lot better. And it's also like recessed, which I don't know if I'll like, but that's kind of cool. All right, so I got the washer on. And let's get to turning, brother. Dude, already that looks a lot better. Oh, I'm so happy, bro. Hell yeah. This has nothing to do with my mechanic or anything, but I figured that I really needed a new drift button. Cool. Let's see how it feels. Wait. I have my foot on the clutch, not on the brake. Oh, yeah. That's nice, bro. probably try to angle the logo towards me so I always see the logo. If you guys haven't already, you guys gotta check out 86 Squad. They make some really cool products. All right, to tell you the truth, I don't know if I gave myself enough room. Gosh damn it. There you go. Oh my God, I can finally adjust it, man. Apparently, I didn't tighten this enough. All right, so 6 months ago, I realized that this was missing. I bought it, went to the mechanic. 2 months ago, mechanic told me I didn't have this. 1 week ago, I realized I bought this. What the hell, bro? 1 week ago, I realized I had this in my cabinet the whole time. And suddenly, that looks a lot better, bro. It's almost like, wow, I should have done that 6 months ago. Okay, the other thing I've been doing is I've been putting on Plus-Dex. I figured I would try it yesterday, and that's how it looks like treated, and that's how it looks like untreated. So yeah, it definitely does look a little worse. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this, and then I gotta go to Home Depot for one more part. Curious to see how the before and after will look on camera. Also, I definitely gotta toss this towel after this because it's on the ground, brother. This lip, by the way, has gone through so much abusement. Bro, I hit my driveway every time I take my car out. Every time. Maybe once a week I won't hit the ground, but every other time it is hitting the ground, man. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I don't know if camera can pick it up, but that looks a lot better, bro. Yep, that looks better for sure. Wow. Guys, the difference in no tune is kind of crazy because when I push on the grass, it's like I gotta push it more than usual. I missed the tune already, man. All right, for my final mod, it is this. Now, the reason why I came to Home Depot is because, you guys see that one screw there? Well, okay, the screw is there. But look, I'm missing a screw. How do I point out to you guys? Okay, I think I gotta take this thing out. Okay, so my mechanic said I was missing something. Turns out I was missing this in my glove box, which is like a spring type thing. I don't know how it works, but I know I gotta put it on this. So let me see if I can figure it out. All right, so yeah, I got it on. I don't know why my car was missing that the whole time, but you know what else is missing? Well, let's see if I can show you guys. That screw right there does not exist right there. There's also one other screw missing. So that's why I'm at Home Depot to get these missing screws. All right, so I'm missing that screw and that screw. And I got the 2 screws in question, so now I gotta find them. All right, so I didn't find these screws, but I found myself a haircut. Dang, looking good, man. But yeah, basically, I only had like an hour and a half to do all these like tiny errands to my car. So yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't find the screws. I went into Home Depot, I spent 10 minutes. It's probably there. I just genuinely don't know what the hell I'm looking for. So yeah, see, really the whole point of getting those screws, and then I think getting that hinge, let me turn off the AC, you guys probably can't hear me. But basically, this car rattles whenever you drive. Like, you just hear constant rattling coming from the glove box. And I'm pretty sure it's because of those 2 missing screws, and maybe because of that gasket thing. So hopefully when I get those 2 screws in, then it starts to sound better, hopefully. All right, and in case you're wondering what the axle nuts are, like what the whole situation was about, basically every time I accelerated, I would hear a click from either this side or the other side, or sometimes both, and it would honestly be louder than the music. So that was so annoying, but luckily this has now been fixed. I almost forgot to mention, he replaced the clutch line because he said it was leaking fluid, which I never noticed, but glad he caught it. All right, we got the old tow hook and we got a screaming bird apparently. But yeah, as I was saying, new tow hook. And the paint on the side looks even better than the old one. Like, this looks crazy, bro. But yeah, off with the old. And I'm pretty sure this is the same brand, and tow hooks are usually universal. Whoa. Oh my God, bro, the difference is crazy. Yeah, I can't exactly have the car like that, because I could slightly move it over. And like, yeah, that would wiggle in the wind, but should be okay. But now I'm gonna ruin the paint because I gotta unloosen that. Damn, gosh, damn it. All right, so remind me, it's always gonna be loose. And if I ever need to get towed in the back, I need to do that. tow hooks are just so dumb, bro. I don't get it, brother. Even the parent one, bro. $120 tow hook. And like, they can't line it up straight. Like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. That, and with the aligned tips, oh my, French kiss. I just wish my wrap shop didn't mess that up. All right, so it's probably been about maybe 3 or 4 weeks since I recorded all these clips. And I know, I apologize. I have my gaming channel. I have a car TikTok now that I'm uploading to. So overall, I'm just very busy with content, and then work has just been crazy. I've been spending time with my girl. So yeah, I haven't been making too many car videos, and I apologize for that. With that said, this is basically the full invoice. I want to just show you guys real quick. A couple things he wanted me to do while I was there. He wanted me to change the engine coolant type. He wanted me to replace the engine air filter. And what was the other thing? Oh, he wanted me to do like a flush of the brake fluid. So engine coolant and brake fluid, I wanted to honestly look into that and see if I can do it. It's something I really would like to do. Obviously, keeping your engine cool and being able to stop is very important. So if I watch, tutorials and videos and I'm like, okay, this is too much, I'm not going to do it. Engine air filter, I'm not just going to drop in a new air filter. I mean, if you guys understand what I'm saying, you guys get what I'm about to do in a future video. I already have the part. I got to actually do it. And clearly, I just do not have the time to do it. But yeah, man, whew, $1,200. That was a big chunk of change. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still trying to recover from this financially. But yeah, even right here, dude, like, I'm so glad I took it to him, because like, why were my nuts welded to a stud? Like, the previous mechanic that worked on it, it's a little scary, the things that Ezekiel told me that he noticed, that he fixed. So luckily, transmission and throwout bearing and all that, it's good going forward. I think that was a motorcycle. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you guys did. Peace.